everybody, Mr. Boma for Mr. Boma's Balloons. Let's talk Minions. The Minion movie is out, and I needed a design for a Minion that didn't use specialty shapes or sizes like 646s or 11-inch rounds, because I don't carry those sizes in my apron. So I needed a design that used 260s and 160s, and this is what I've come up with. He uses a 260 for the body, and pretty much everything else is 160. Oh, the eyeball is a scrap of 260, or you can use a white round there. For the feet, you can use either a 160 or a 260. You can make him a little bit smaller or a little bit fatter. That's up to you. The mouth is going to be drawn on, and because you've got a double balloon here in the front, you can either draw it on the side there, or you can send it across both, draw it across both of the balloons. So that's up to you how you like to do that. There are a couple of things that I don't mention in the tutorial portion of the video. One is that here I've used a single 160 for the overalls, but if you don't like the gapping that occurs, you can see that there are some gaps here. You can attach a second 160 here and go back and forth and fill in the gaps. That's up to you. The second thing is, this guy's got a nice round goggle, but this guy here, the goggle is more football shaped. It's more elongated. And so in order to get this more round, we need to pull the sides in. And we can do that with the leftover gray balloon. You attach it on one side of the goggle, and then we're going to pinch this in, stretch this out, pull it across behind the goggle and around the other side. And do that, you can do that a couple of times until you get it the shape that you want. So pulling it out and around, that will pull the ends in. That bit that we just stretched around will hide behind the goggles, so you won't even see it. It'll be back there in the back, but it pulls the sides together and gives you a rounder shape. Alright, so you need a 260 yellow, a 160 gray, a 160 blue, a 160 yellow, a 160 or 260 black, a scrap of 160 white, or a white round. Grab your balloons and let's get started. Alright, we have a yellow 260, a yellow 160, a bit of white 260, you don't need a whole lot of that, a couple of blue 160s, a bit of black 260 or 160, and a gray 160. We are going to start with the yellow 260. And we're going to inflate this with about a 3-finger tail. I'm going to start off with a bubble that's a little bit more than a hand and a thumb for me. It's about 9 to 10 fingers. And I'm going to make a quad. Like that. That. There is our quad. With the rest of this, I'm going to take it up and around to the other side. What I'm going to do is actually give this a squeeze and a stretch. Take the end and wrap it in here, and then I'm going to pull it up and over the top. That is our body for our Minion. Take a 160 yellow and inflate it halfway-ish. Do a small bubble for a thumb and a small loop for a hand. Put a little bend in there for the arm. And then we are going to, sorry I bumped the camera there, going to pass this through the body. Like this. And make another arm and hand on the other side. Break off the rest. Okay. There's our Minion so far. Okay, take a black 160. Inflate about halfway. Probably less than halfway. Make a small loop for one of the feet and a pinch twist. Now we are going to take this, let's move the arms out of the way a little bit, and we're going to push this through the center of the body. And then kind of maneuver it down to the bottom here so that it's sticking out the bottom. This bubble will end up being very soft, and that's fine. So Minions have short little legs. We're going to make a matching leg and foot. Hopefully the feet match. That one's a little small. Close enough. And I'm going to make a small bubble here and attach it to the other foot. And break off the rest. I know that the legs on a Minion should be blue because of the overalls, but unless you want to use another balloon, they're going to be black. Okay, we'll move the arms back down where they belong. And this is what we have so far. Take a blue 160. And leave yourself about a 4 to 5 finger tail on this. We are going to start with a pinch twist. Oh, we can get it to stay. Pinch twist, please. Okay, we're going to lay this under the arm here so that we can kind of get a measurement like that. And put another pinch twist. This is going to actually, in the back here, come over the arm like that. We are going to go around the back. Pinch twist. Under the arm, and hopefully this and this match. You can kind of look at it and see. Pinch twist. I'm going to go across the front of the body before I go over the arm. So across the front of the body and then back across the front of the body. and then over the arm. And hopefully you have just enough left to go back in the back. Now, if you find that it's falling off like this, that's okay. We're going to fix that. This last one here that we put across the back, I'm going to put a twist in the middle of it. Hopefully you had enough room and it was soft enough that you can do that. Okay. So this is what we have so far. I'm going to make the eye. So take your scrap of white, or if you are using, you can use a white round for this as well. That works. If you're using a white round, don't overinflate it. Don't make it too large. I'm going to squeeze the air down a little bit in this so that I'm giving myself a nice long nozzle here. Okay, so that I've got a nice long nozzle. I'm going to make a 3-ish finger bubble. I'm going to squeeze the air down and I'm going to tie the ends together. Like that. And do it again. And break this off. I've left myself a nice long end on that as well. So I've got 2 long ends there. I'm going to take these. If I had had enough balloon, I would have put a pinch twist there. And I'll end up using the gray balloon to add a pinch twist there eventually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the tails of the eyeballs through the body of the Minion and attach them back here. There we go. So I'm just going to tie them here. If I had a pinch twist, I'd just wrap them around the pinch twist there, but I don't, so I just tie them on there. Okay, that's going to hold the eyeball in place, and it's also going to help hold his overalls up. Dual purpose. Take your gray. If you want to use black, you can use black. If you want to use silver, you can use silver. But I prefer the gray. And inflate, leaving yourself hand's width tail or so. A little bit more maybe. I like a double pinch twist to start. If you like only a single pinch twist, that's up to you. I find that single pinch twists don't hold very well in 1/60s. So I like a double pinch twist. This is going to come around the top of the eyeball like that. I'm going to give it a squeeze, make it a little bit soft. Do another double pinch twist. 1, 2. And then match that. That should fit. Whoop. That should fit around the eyeball. We're going to bring this around to the back of the Minion. Put a twist here and a pinch twist. And attach the pinch twist to that twist in the overalls. Like that. That's going to help hold the goggles on and hold up the overalls. Come back around to the front and attach to the other side of the goggles. Like that. Break off the rest. That is your Minion. you're done with the twisting. All you have left to do is draw. So I'm going to use purple for my eyeball. You can use whatever color you like. And then black for the pupil. As far as the mouth goes, you can draw the mouth however you like. If you want it, here's one where I centered the mouth so it goes between the two balloons there. But if you don't like that, you can just draw it off to the side. Kind of give him a crooked smile like that, and that's it. You're done. There is your Minion. Ta-da! All right. Well, hope you like it. Have fun with it, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.